crazy. Wait, we have to do a photo shoot in this. I love it. Thank you so much. Hello friends, Naz Perez, and I am back with the legendary celebrity makeup artist and JCPenney beauty ambassador, the Bo Nelson, and we're gonna do another easy to do Halloween look. We're gonna do 70s groovy girl that's sure to turn some heads. I'm excited that we're doing this look because one of the biggest shows this year was Daisy Jones and the Six, and Bo here actually does Riley Keough's makeup, which is just mind blown. She always looks so stunning. She's a star of the show. You have to tell me what it's like working with her.
She's so nice. She's really like the most wonderful human, and she's really easy. She's adventurous with makeup. So let's start with the black eyeliner here, and I'm just smudging this into your lash line, and then I'm gonna use a brush to smudge that a little bit further. Now this is the part that like you don't have to be too careful with because we're gonna put some over this, but you want to just smudge it into the lashes. And this brush from Real Techniques is really good for this. I think it's probably called the smudge brush. Yeah, really good.
No way, the smudge brush.
And it's perfect. And now look out for me. And I smudge it underneath with whatever's left over. That gives you a really easy smoky eye where I started on.
I love wearing black under my eyes because I feel like it makes my eye color just pop. And it makes you just feel so like,
Sexy.
yeah, sexy. So obviously Bo Riley is the granddaughter of Elvis Presley. What makeup trend do you feel like really defined the 70s? Like, is it like the lash?
Well, there's so many sort of pieces to the 70s for you. There was like the rockers of the 70s, the disco queens of the 70s, you know, the late 60s still, you know, with Priscilla and her eyeliner. There's so many different trends, but I think for me, my favorite is the disco girl.
Why?
We're doing a little bit more of the rock today.
Why is disco your favorite?
Glitter, color, fun, hedonism. I think it's just fun to be able to like play with makeup in a way that seems careless and carefree.
I love that you just threw hedonism in there. You're like fun, color, hedonism. The reason why I'm so happy we're doing a video on this look is because I feel like during Halloween, I have so many friends. You're either two types of people. You're the person that planned your costume in January, or like when the big movies and shows came out, or you're someone who the day of a party, you're like, what am I gonna wear? And I feel like 70s groovy girl is something you can easily put together in your closet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, for some reason I just picked leopard, cheetah.
Or even if you have like a blanket, you can like just drape it over your shoulders and spin around and pretend you're Stevie Nicks.
Oh yes! Wow. Literally all you need is a blanket.
So things in the inner rim of your eye, which I know is a little uncomfortable, so forgive me.
No, we're good.
And this just kind of narrows the eyes and squeeze your eyes really tight together. This is a little good tip. It's going to squeeze it out into the lash line and make it look a little bit more worn in and rock and roll.
I love it. Do I look like I was in Fleetwood Mac?
Basically, I think you're about to. I'd say that.
Save it for after. Okay, I'm squeezing, squeezing, squeezing.
Look up in that way.
Up in which one?
That way.
Wow.
Just getting at the main side corners.
Wow.
Good. All right, so now we've got a messy. So we've just used the pencil liner. This is all that she has on, and lashes, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just smudging the eyeliner over the eye to create a base for the eyeshadow. And what this is going to do is create some longevity, but it's also going to like make those areas a little bit darker and give them a little bit more dimension.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a really good trick for you first.
Ooh.
So I'm taking this Uma powder, which I talked about in the last episode, if you guys saw, and getting a little dose from the Twist cap,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put it under your eye. Look up to me. So what you want to do is you want to place it just under where you want the eyeshadow to start.
Oh, kind of like instead of like tape, right?
Almost like, well, you know, some people use it to catch falling eyeshadow,
Uh-huh.
but I'm actually using it to create almost like a stencil of where I want the eyeshadow to stop, and it's going to blend the eyeshadow for me.
Wow.
It's probably a little bit hard to see on camera right now, but there's a fairly decent layer of powder under her eyes. And we're using the Minty Eye Empowerment Pride Shadow Palette.
I love these blue
Aren't they fun?
colors. Oh, they make me so happy.
Halloween is probably one of the only times, unless you're, you know, kind of a makeup girl, that you're going to be using this. So you got me, and you can just put this under your eye, and you'll notice the edges are super blurred where the powder is, and it stops it from moving anywhere else if you don't want it to.
Wow.
Like, so it's actually really, really easy.
Anyone can do it.
You know what? If you have the right tools and a few minutes to spend, anyone can learn how to do makeup well. You really can.
Yes. I was reading that you're a master at color, and I wanted to know like what that means because we're playing with blues here. So I wanted to know why you chose blue for the 70s girl look.
Well,
And what does it mean that you're like a master of color?
Well, I didn't say that about myself, so I don't really know.
Well, that you understand color really, really well.
I love color. I like using color. I think it's a fun way to accent a look, and I think it's a fun thing to play with. So why not? You know, but using color, you know, well, there's so many ways to use it. It can enhance your eye color if you have sort of an opposite tone, you know, or it can, you know, inspire a mood. Red lipstick is really sexy. People really feel that.
But boys won't want to make out with you with red lipstick on.
Well, is that your priority in life?
That's not my
Okay.
priority. I cry myself to sleep, or I cry. Like when I'm having a bad day, I'll just cry it out, put some red lipstick on, and call it a day.
Right.
Move on with my day.
Have a little glass of wine. Be okay with it.
I love it. So you grew up in South Alberta, Canada. Do they celebrate Halloween there? Like,
They
what's
do,
Halloween
yeah.
like in Canada?
Halloween's really similar to Halloween here. Yeah, not much of a difference. But I did spend Halloween in Japan once, and that was a little bit different. They don't really celebrate it as much as we do over here. And but there are some people who love it. So in the area, I don't know what the area was called, but they did have a little Halloween moment.
Like, have Halloween moments? Okay, so you and I love food. We're like huge foodies. What's your go-to Halloween candy?
Oh, tough. You know, I don't eat a lot of candy, but I do like a Tootsie Roll.
You like Tootsie
I know.
Rolls?
I might be the only one.
Like Tootsie Roll is like what I would take out of my trick-or-treat bag and I would give to my little brother who would like beg me for more candy. I'd be like, here, you can have my Tootsie Rolls.
Wow.
Although I did.
Be cheap with your brother.
Oh no. My science project when I was in 5th grade was how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll
okay.
Pop? And I just went
Oh,
like
I thought you were going Lil Kim on us.
for days.
What was your
That's
mistake?
Tootsie Roll.
So I'm just using the metallic blue just over this. And right before that, I blended the eyeshadow with a little bit of powder on the brush. That's another great tip because if you go in the crease of the eye and it's not quite blending as much as you want, you can just go in with a little powder and blend that out.
Wow. Powder's really the MVP of this video.
It really is. You know, it really helps mattify things, but it's also great for blending. And to be honest, I use powder more for this type of thing than I do on the actual face.
On the actual face. I
I
like
like really
that.
glowy skin.
Yeah. We don't really want to be super matte. When it is Halloween, because I know you said you like to take your day off, take it as a day off, right?
Well, yeah, we try to.
Do you like to get ready for trick-or-treaters? And do you get dressed up for trick-or-treaters?
I don't have a house where trick-or-treaters could get in.
That's so LA.
So-
I live in like a really fancy gated community where no kids are allowed to come in with costumes.
Well, you know. So,
Do you have like a core Halloween memory? Like if you close your eyes and someone was like Halloween, like what do you think of? Do you think of being the little devil?
I mean,
At the
there's
church
that.
Halloween
I also had a
together?
really cool shark costume at
Wow.
one point.
Like Katy Perry shark?
yeah,
Left shark?
pretty much like left shark, but it was way before Katy Perry.
Are you left
I'm
shark?
pretty sure that I invented it.
Wow, Bo Nelson invented left shark. You guys found out first here. Can you do that one more time?
Yes, this is foundation. And
Wow.
I'm applying it like moisturizer because like sometimes you don't have the time. It's easy. So I actually mixed it with a little bit of moisturizer and I'm just giving you a little face massage, a little glow.
Wait, I was snoring over that tip, but you guys have to listen to this because it's genius. Bo puts a little lotion in his hand, a little foundation, goes like this, tinted moisturizer.
You know? Why buy more than you need?
This is why they pay you the big bucks.
Right?
Okay, wait, has anyone ever fallen asleep in the chair? Because that felt like an actual massage. It felt so
No, but I do. I've not worked with her, and I won't say who it is, but I do know one person who likes to get her makeup laying down and shifts.
No way. That person is my spirit person. If I could get my nails done and makeup done while sleeping, like you could get so much more done during your day. That'd be amazing. Also, can I just tell you the fact that Bo Nelson's doing my makeup for free? It's always better when it's
Nothing's
free.
free, you're buying lunch.
Well, I did offer to get us some pizza after this.
Now I'm going back in with concealer, and again, I'm just using it to like sweep those edges clean.
Sweep those edges clean, like Cinderella, baby.
I know this is like kind of a wild look, but if you want to do a more tame version of this, you could just do it against the lash line. Just do blue all the way around the eyelashes, and not so outrageous. You know?
Okay, so what are you doing now?
Okay, so I'm just using a little bit of concealer to clean up the edges of the eyeshadow and give it a little bit of a lift. Ooh. And you can do that under the eye and inside corner.
Anything you can do to lift my lie. Anything you can do to lift my eye non-surgically.
It always lathered on. Well, so, you know, some people ask, like, where do you put the lift? And I say, just lift up your eyebrow a little bit and see how your body moves. So you can see here, you just go like that. You put a little triangle on the outside. I like to blend it inwards like this.
Oh,
And then,
just like coloring in.
yeah, and then shape it in the concealer. Just pull it out.
Wow. So crazy. Do you consider yourself to be like a painter?
I make art, but I don't actually paint. So it's kind of, I don't know that I could paint on a 2D canvas.
2D?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, my face is your canvas.
There we go. Well,
Have you ever done a Halloween makeup look that was so good that you were like, I don't want you to wash this off your face?
I mean, that's impossible. But
No, but I'm saying, like, have you ever been like, I love this look so much.
I did a
Please
look
don't
up-
take it. Because makeup is so impermanent. Like, sometimes I get my makeup done and I just want to, like, sleep like Kim Kardashian in my bed like this so I could wear it the next day. And I always try and plan my dates around when my makeup's done.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So I mean,
So I got a lot. So we got to line, Alan, we got to line up a couple
I don't
dates
know
after
what it
this.
calls. With this particular, like, you might scare some boys away.
Well, if you can't handle me on Halloween,
But
you
you-
can't handle me the rest of the year, baby. Okay, what are we doing
Now
now?
you look completely nuts because I've used 2 different cream blushes on you and not blended them yet.
Wow. Should I just go out like this?
Well, this is another look. This is more like the crazy psycho doll look.
In Latin community, my mom always
Or it might
says,
be quinceañera.
you look like a quinceañera. I had a quinceañera. My mom will be like, you look like a payosa. Payosa, right? Did I say it right? Did? What is it? Payosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, a clown.
Oh, yeah, this would definitely qualify.
Do you think clowns are cute?
No, I think they're scary.
But do you think you could be like a sexy clown for Halloween?
I mean, I guess like that Margot Robbie character is kind of a sexy.
Oh, yeah, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie character. What's one Halloween costume you've always wanted to do that you haven't done yet?
I don't know. I think I'd like to be one of those guys who's like has their body together and that's just like not wear a lot.
You do.
It hasn't happened yet.
It's right now. This is the year. What what makeup influenced, or has Dusty Springfield's makeup ever influenced anything you've done, especially like when it comes to Halloween and like a look like this?
Well, literally, there's a magazine. I don't remember what it was called. And I shot it with Ellen Von Unworth, and we were doing. It was 3 trans women and 1 man that we turned into a drag queen,
Wow.
and it was based on Sex in the City. And for one of the girls, Darian Darling, who's actually a really well-known makeup artist that I work with now when I'm doing photography, I did her makeup as Dusty Springfield, kind of.
No way.
Because it was a little more over the top than Sex and the City.
I love it.
What was your mouth? Yeah, I'm using the Jason Wu Hot Apple lip liner here.
Remember the Sex in the City episode when Charlotte dresses up like a man for the artist? What? You didn't watch that episode?
I'm sure I watched every episode, but I don't remember that one. Okay.
Do you ever just stop breathing when you're putting makeup on?
I absolutely do when I'm this close, and I sometimes stop blinking too.
Like we turn into like,
yeah. Like I'll be like this. It probably really freaks people out.
no Botox in the world could keep your eyebrows
No.
from arching when you're applying lipstick.
This is a Revlon lip color. It's one of the longwear ones.
Uh,
So again, one of these things that's gonna last all night. You do not want to be touching up a red lip all night, especially if you're gonna be out having a good time, having a couple cocktails. So you want something that really lasts. Now, but before this sets, you want to be able to clean it up. So I actually have these little tiny Q-tips. Here's a little tip. So I have two different kinds. These little tiny ones. They're used for cleaning machinery.
Cleaning machinery?
Yeah.
Like what? Like a little sewing machine for Stuart Little?
Well, like if
What machinery? What
I don't know,
machinery?
watches or something.
Oh,
maybe?
watch it. Oh, watches are machinery. I guess like a laptop.
Yeah, laptops, so circuit boards, all this kind of thing. And then I just go in and I just use these sharp little Q-tips to clean up my lines. And this is why, eventually I get to the perfect red lip. But it does take some time. Let's not pretend you can just do it in a few seconds.
You have to be patient and also maybe not have coffee that morning.
Oh yeah, I don't ever drink caffeine just because it's
Because in your hand? No way, really?
Diet Coke once in a while on the day off, but that's it.
Oh, love that. Do you have any tips for a Halloween look that requires red lipstick on it not getting down here? Like I can't tell you how many times I'm eating or drinking, maybe out of a red cup or whatever, but then the red lipstick ends up here on my chin.
Well, it's all about that longwear formula. So using something that's going to be long lasting, that's a liquid lipstick, usually is going to be your best bet, and it's going to be a lot longer wearing and transfer.
Love it. There's something about Revlon that is so 90s and nostalgic for me.
Oh, totally. Like everyone.
Do you feel that way too? Is it just me? But
No.
like when I see Revlon, what's it called? Revlon long.
This is color stain.
Yeah, like Revlon Color Stay. I feel like I'm in like my own 90s conversion. You know what's really interesting? I'll tell you after this. I feel like being Latina, we like would always wear like really dark lip liner and like middle school and a lot of brown lipstick, and then I feel like I would like get made fun of sometimes.
Oh
And now it's like such
Now it's a
a
thing.
now it's like in. What are we thinking?
Back to the powder, just to.
Am I a trick or am I a treat?
I don't know. Let's have a vote. What do you guys think?
Wait, you didn't tell me your favorite Halloween movie.
Oh,
Can I tell you
yeah,
mine?
tell me yours.
Practical Magic.
Practical.
It's not like a Halloween movie.
Halloween.
Oh, what's the Halloween movie?
No, you need
Sandra
something
Bullock
scary.
and Nicole
Something
Kidman
scary.
at something scary. You're the one that doesn't even like when people wear fangs in their mouth during Halloween.
What?
Yeah, you're like anti-scary Halloween.
I'm not anti-scary.
You're anti-skulls. Watch our last video where he does an easy to follow mermaid look and he's shady towards skulls.
All right. We're gonna finish up.
That was an evil laugh.
Now, this is the lip gloss. Now, if you want your makeup to last a really long time, this is from Relevant, which comes out later this year.
This looks so sick.
It looks crazy.
It looks like lava
Beautiful.
lampy.
Yeah. It's a really beautiful color. It's actually really transparent, super moisturizing. I will say, we're doing this for the video. If you want your makeup to last a really long time and you're looking for non-transfer proof, probably just leave the lipstick matte.
Okay.
But this is more fun.
Well, I am going on a date after this.
I hope so. With me, for pizza.
All right, I guess I am buying lunch. I love it. I'm still deciding what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. I think maybe 70. I think definitely a mermaid. Definitely 70s girls. I love doing.
How many times are you going out?
I do 3 to 4 costumes minimum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nowadays you have like your Instagram costume. It's like in front of a backdrop like this. I think you were telling me I could use the studio for free.
Yeah, come on by.
Yeah. Blue mascara!
I mean, why not? We're here, we've got blue, we're doing something, it's Halloween. Let's go.
Nothing makes me happier than blue mascara.
It is very 90s, like Saint Laurent kind of.
It's so
You know.
Sarah. Can I tell you why I love blue mascara? Wait, this is by Astronomical. It's Lime Prime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lime Prime is one of my favorite products that you guys can get at JCPenney Beauty. Just their packaging is just so fun. And this is the Astronomical, right? Blue mascara.
Yep.
The reason why I love blue mascara is because I have brown hazily eyes. And sometimes I feel like people with lighter eyes, like green and blue, makeup just looks so, like eye makeup, looks so stunning on them. And I feel like using blue mascara or blue liner or any jewel tone colored makeup makes brown eyes pop really well.
Yeah.
So it's my way of feeling like I have blue eyes.
Well, for you, because you've got the hazel eyes, you know, red base shadows will make them look greener, and anything more brown base or blue base is going to make them look brown.
Love it.
Ooh, that feel all right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's kind of our finished look. I know it's a
Wow.
little bit wild, but she is on stage. She's giving us rock and roll vibes. You know what?
Venus. No, I'm just kidding.
One last tiny little thing. Why not?
What's
A
this?
little tiny bit of glitter for the inside of the eye, and
Ooh.
it's just gonna give it a little pop. This is from e.l.f. So these are great little things. They're so fun.
What is this though? Is it like eyeshadow or a liquid glitter?
Yeah, so that's more fun. It really pops open the eyes, makes things look really sparkly and sexy.
Wow, we love sparkly. We love sexy. Oh my god! Wow, this is crazy. It's kind of sick though. Oh my god, Bo, I'm obsessed. Wait, we have to do a photo shoot in this. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you love this really easy 70s groovy girl Halloween look. Be sure to check out all of our previous episodes and subscribe to the JC Penney YouTube channel for more beauty content. We love you. Happy Halloween.